Greek citizenship constitutes a fundamental legal bond between an individual and the Hellenic Republic. Unlike jurisdictions that rely primarily on place of birth, Greek nationality law has historically been based on the principle of descent, jus sanguinis. In simple terms, Greek citizenship is transmitted through ancestry, regardless of where the descendant was born or currently resides. This principle is of particular importance to the Greek diaspora. Millions of Greeks emigrated abroad throughout the 20th century without completing the necessary civil registrations in Greece. However, the absence of administrative registration does not mean that Greek citizenship was lost. In many cases, Greek citizenship already exists as a matter of law. It simply has not been properly recorded in the Greek civil registries. The fundamental legal principle: citizenship exists even if it was never registered. Under the Greek Citizenship Code, a child born to a Greek father or a Greek mother acquires Greek citizenship automatically at birth. This applies even if the individual was born outside Greece. The birth was never registered with Greek authorities. No Greek passport was ever issued. The person was never entered into a municipal registry or other official records. In practice, many cases do not involve the granting of citizenship, but rather the formal legal recognition of an existing right. Acquisition of Greek citizenship through a parent. The most direct and common case arises where there is a Greek father or Greek mother. The parent is not required to reside in Greece, hold a valid Greek passport, have completed any recent citizenship process, or have formally asserted their own citizenship rights. What matters is whether the parent was a Greek citizen at the legally relevant time, particularly at the time of the child's birth. This can typically be demonstrated through municipal registration records, Greek birth certificates, military or conscription records, or other official Greek public documents. Acquisition of Greek citizenship directly through a grandparent. One of the most misunderstood aspects of Greek nationality law concerns ancestry beyond the immediate parent. Greek law allows for the recognition of Greek citizenship directly through a Greek grandparent, even if the intermediate parent was never registered in Greece, does not hold Greek documentation, has never applied for Greek citizenship, or has no interest in doing so. The decisive factor is the ability to establish a continuous family lineage, grandparent, parent, applicant, in a legally coherent manner. This scenario is particularly common in third and fourth generation cases, families that emigrated prior to or immediately after World War II, situations involving incomplete, outdated, or partially destroyed records. What happens when documents are missing or gaps exist? In practice, it is rare for a file to be complete from the outset. Common issues include missing or non-existent birth certificates, particularly from earlier historical periods, errors in names, surnames, patronymics, or dates, inconsistent transliterations of Greek names in foreign records, marriages that were never registered in Greece, gaps in the documentary chain between generations. Greek law does not require perfection. It requires evidentiary consistency supported by proper legal handling. With the correct legal strategy, such gaps can be addressed as follows. 1. Completion through targeted research. Systematic searches are conducted in civil registries, municipal records, mail registers, community archives, church records, and historical repositories to identify primary or corroborating evidence. 2. Correction through administrative acts. Where clear clerical errors or omissions exist, formal administrative correction procedures are initiated with the competent authorities. 3. Resolution through alternative evidentiary means. When a single perfect document is unavailable, other official records may be used cumulatively to establish identity, lineage, and continuity, such as military records, migration files, older administrative certificates, or equivalent public documents. 4. Where necessary, resolution through judicial proceedings. In cases where administrative remedies are insufficient, including serious evidentiary gaps or legal ambiguities, court proceedings may be required in order to obtain a binding judicial decision that definitively resolves the issue and allows the process to move forward. This is the point at which a citizenship case ceases to be a simple administrative matter and becomes a substantive legal proceeding. Typical supporting documentation. Depending on the case, a citizenship file may include the applicant's birth certificate with certified translation and apostille where required, birth certificates of the parents, parents' marriage certificates or equivalent proof of parental relationship, Greek public records of the ancestor, birth registration, municipal registration, mail registry, military records, migration or naturalization records from foreign authorities where relevant, identity and name correlation documents where transliteration discrepancies exist. The decisive factor is not the quantity of documents, but the legal coherence and structure of the file as a whole. The importance of legal representation. The acquisition of Greek citizenship through ancestry is not a mere bureaucratic exercise. It is a legally structured process governed by specific statutory rules, administrative practice, and, in many cases, judicial interpretation. E. Shatsi Dimitriou, LLC, is a law firm exclusively dedicated to Greek citizenship matters for Greeks and descendants of Greeks living abroad. We handle comprehensive legal eligibility assessments, archival and civil registry research in Greece, strategic structuring of complex citizenship files, administrative and judicial proceedings where required, and full representation through to final recognition and registration. For us, Greek citizenship is not simply a passport. It is legal identity, family continuity, and a right that must be secured properly, lawfully, and with certainty.